with this thing? Well, we have had this thing at the mechanics. We're going to run you through what we need to fix, what's wrong with the girl, and what parts we got on the way. So let's get into this. Alright guys, so we did get this thing finally to a mechanic to check it over, because again, this was like the cheapest Commodore SS on Marketplace when we got it. You know, we paid $7 grand for this thing, and it's a SS Thunder Ute, so it's pretty cheap considering it's got full exhaust, pacemakers as well. I was expecting a pretty big list, to be honest. You know, I thought everything that would be wrong probably would be, but to my surprise, it went pretty well. So we just got this thing looked at. We gave it a basic service, so the engine's been serviced. I was gonna do the trans as well, but mechanic said there was no issues with it, didn't smell like it needed to be changed. Still had good color in it. But we do have a slight list of stuff that's wrong. And honestly, again, it's pretty basic shit. So we need brake pads and rotors, which I knew. It's got shutter in it, so we need some new rotors, need some new brake pads. You know, eBay, like 500 bucks. It's not a big job to put them on. We've also got the front struts. They're flogged out, and that's why this thing is like so low at the front, and there's like no compression, because they are just absolutely flogged. But we have max speeding rod coilovers already at the house, so unfortunately we're not putting them on now, but as soon as I get the other bits, it's all gonna go on. So we've got coilovers for it at the front. Then we've got ASAP tires need to be changed, and ASAP we are changing the wheels. The 20-inch walkies staggered are on their way as we speak. So we've got silver 20-inch walkies, 8.5 at the front, 9.5 at the rear. They're gonna look very nice. And other than that, honestly, it's like adjust the handbrake and the center bearing in the tail shaft. So it's got a slight tear in it. That job might cost a little bit. There might be a few hours of labor in that, but that's it. He's like, other than that, everything's sweet. So again, let's pop the bonnet. This thing's done 230,000 Ks. And again, I just thought this would have been needing a lot more love, but she's doing all right. The L98, man. Like, again, we got the headers, OTR. Well, it's a VCM, but it's, you know, OTR style. Yeah, the thing has been tuned clearly. When we bought it, he did say it had a fresh water pump, alternator, battery, and I think something else, but it was minor. So I'm shocked. I'm absolutely shocked. The fact that we picked this thing up for so cheap, and it requires like a couple grand worth of maintenance, that's not bad. So yeah, before we put these 20-inch walkies on, I need to find a spot to pop the rear set here. So anyone in Perth have like an industrial area they own or like a big car park, let me know. We're gonna send it. Yes, there's not much life on these treads, so it won't take much to pop them, but we got to do a burnout. Like, I'm itching to do a burnout in this thing, man. And look guys, apart from that, update wise on other parts we've got on order, we've got a custom forged carbon red leather with stitching steering wheel coming. I am just so keen to see that thing go on. We got the seats. We're gonna retrim them. So we found a guy who can retrim the seats. I've just got to take them out and take the leather off. So they're gonna be done original style, I think. We're just gonna leave it red with the SS embroidered into them. And we're gonna change the tail lights, obviously. But apart from that, brakes, coilovers go in. We're gonna rip these stickers off, buff the car. We'll see what the paint looks like. It's gonna be shocking. We're gonna have to wrap it. Jono, my mate out in Queensland, I'll tag him down below. He has offered to do it for free, so we're either flying him out or we're driving to Queensland. One of the two is gonna happen. We're gonna get this thing wrapped eventually. So I know it's taken a long time to get this second video out because it was holidays, but it isn't gonna be that long, I think, until this thing is gonna be basically done. So I'm stoked. It still shifts pretty hard, but it's just got a shift kit in it. So yeah, it's good for full sends. Now, in this ute, yeah, can't wait for the new steering wheel to get here, but go for a little drive around the block again. That noise. The exhaust, again, they put some new bushes on it. It was kind of hanging around, rattling around. So they've tightened that up. But again, I'm shocked that that's all that's wrong with this thing. Like, fix the center bearing, put the coilovers in, new brakes, like brake pads and rotors, like, it's not much. And again, you know, it's just yo, this thing is beastly, man. In first gear, I tell you what, like, it lights him up and it screams, man. Yeah, I know this exhaust ain't legal, but Jesus, sounds so good. I love it, man. I say first and second is like, it's pretty good, man. Like, it screams, it kicks out, it's a whole lot of fun. Oh yes. Oh, you get a nice couple little pops and bangs too out of the back. Not bad. This thing's gonna be like tearing the streets up very soon. Like, I'm just blown away by this engine. Like, he gave it a little bit of a degrease and a shine, and man, it looks $1 million now. 230,000 Ks. Oh my goodness. Bloody 4-speed, it's a bit jerky, but when it opens up, she opens up. Man, there's something about a V8, I tell you guys. Like, I love my Barra. The Barra is still my baby, but there is something about a Ute V8 OzDM. It's just special. It's got that je ne sais quoi about it, you know what I mean? Like, it's just tough. And yo, this thing is just, it's too fun. It's too fun not to send it all the time. And there's the shutter. But man, $7 grand, you can have this kind of fun. All we gotta do is get some eBay brakes, and man, we don't drive this thing all the time, so I'm pretty stoked. All right, guys, well, that is the video. Yeah, look, it's coming together. I wish I could have showed you guys more going on to this thing, but it's just waiting for parts, and it's going to be a while. So we're probably not going to update this again until, you know, into February. But the coilover is going to go on, the wheels are going to go on, the brakes are going to go on. I'm going to record it all. We'll have an update then, and the pieces are starting to flow in. So we'll update you guys when I can. Again, comment, like the video if you're enjoying this content. Subscribe. We'll see you guys on the next video. Take care.